Slow day, huh? Slow day, huh? We got through one full song and there's only one person here. It's good, RJ. I don't think they said that. I don't think they said that. And you're on YouTube, which means this shit about to be dumbass delayed. So you'll hear this in 5 minutes, but like they're not saying that about me. They're not calling me the Joey Chestnut of this streaming shit. Cause like what am I throating? What would I be throating in this scenario? It's fuck with me Friday. Let's go. Might be right about that new S, but they lost me a little bit. But I haven't heard the Flo Milli version yet. If you replace that, honestly, if you just replace that Ning Ning verse, that might be the one. People are hating because it's not fucking straight up noise music. It seemed like. I just don't like the verse. I know, that's what I'm saying, bro. What women? What woman did I hit? I didn't hit a woman. I'm not feeling very fertile on this Friday. I'll tell you that shit right now. Shorts are doing better though. It might be a little too late, but the shorts are doing better. Last week averaged like 20,000 across all the shorts. There were a couple that didn't do that, but for now, Friday is foul. I mean, it depends, bro. It depends if you're trying to get him impregnated or not. It depends on whether or not you're trying to get him impregnated, gang. Type shit. You get it, bro. You get it. I will say this is the best. This is the best song off of this whole fucking thing. Mean Girls isn't bad either. But their songs are so they're just not interesting. But they as performers are interesting. You can't afford to get him impregnated in this economy. Submissive and broadable. I ain't got it in me, bro. I ain't got it in me to do this shit again today. Hello, Marceline. Are you with them right now? What's good, Jetta like the core? Yellow. You said, what did you say? Cornflakes, bananas, all you need, to be honest. That's how they stopped little boys in the 1910s from jerking their shit. Cornflakes and bananas. I'm talking to Jetta, bro. That's exactly. That's why don't question mark, bro. Look up the origin of cornflakes, bro. Look up. Kellogg's was trying to get boys to stop yerking their shit. And so he cooked up some cornflakes, bro. Like, it's not. This is known information. It's known information, dude. His 51-year-old mind getting to him. Yeah, bro. It's getting geriatric. I'm just recalling things from lives that I may or may not have lived. You know? Marceline be frying you guys shit. Truly. I'd be bad too if I was age, but nah, bro. He a bitch. He a bitch damn near. Nah, they did come from the trees, bro. They did. They did, dude. You don't get it. It's not a club. The Black Parade is not a club banger. I think it's not. You knew what we were talking about, and you still submitted that shit because you love My Chemical Romance, which is fine. But that shit is not a club banger. That's an under the bridge. Oh God, he's not, bro. Who's trying to be in who's trying to be in the NBA? You know what I mean? Like they're good off him, bro. I promise you, they're good off him. They don't care. Nobody cares that much. He's not that good. I'm turning the camera on. Yellow. I don't know why she did that. I don't know why she did that, but she really resonates with that. That's her. That's her identity, and she's attached herself to that. Wagwan mute. Wagwan. It's still hot as fuck, bro. See, that was funny as hell. He said, "Who let the dogs out got hoed," and I think he was dead ass. I think he said that shit in earnest. I think she like, he legitimately felt like they were wrong. This is my club banger pick too. I'm with you, Marcy. I think you guys are just confused a little bit in life, and that's okay, so long as you're working towards some clarity. I'm confused at how you guys are living your lives. If that's any consolation, they might be. Now, that's the only song I'm interested. I can listen to Mean Girls actually. So mad, pop like a drop. I got eliminated and installed Twitch. I believe you. Is that scroll? Yeah. You know what this is. Lagana, you've been here for long enough that you have seen the scroll, which hedgehogs aren't even rodents. You listen to that new Promise? I did. I liked it. I liked it. It's shit, you know me, Piccolo. I miss that guy. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta just to remind us where we came from. Jake should have been stronger about that. Ass should have been in the finals. Okay. Here's my actual answer. I don't give a fuck. Right? If I have to make up an answer, I can see it both ways. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Motherfuckers in here were not even in the club in the 2000s. You just remember the songs that were playing at the time and thinking about the club, which is fine. That's okay. No, Mac Dre did get respect. And Scoot did his fucking heart, his damnedest. Which, just to clarify, I didn't say it was okay for Scoot to join. He just joined. With Min and I were on call. I don't want to associate with any of those people over there because of the people they associate with. But it's not like I'm not hating. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna tell him get the fuck out. I was chilling. I don't care. But I need to clarify. Why he still got perms though? To be honest, I don't know. I just never did anything about it. I just never did anything about it. It's not like I'm hating on him, but there's some real issue. See, I haven't heard the Flo Milli version. I need to hear the Flo Milli version. Because I know that Flo Milli version is better than the actual song because I don't like the verses. And by verses, I mean specifically added the overall experience. Sure, I know he did. He did. That's Scoot. We know what Scoot's about. However, I don't fuck with that side, bro. I thought y'all were cool again. No, the fuck we are not. No, the fuck we are not. But I haven't messaged him to tell him. I just was reminded. I'm just not on the internet like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even thinking about that shit. Stuff like what I would know, right? I would and Omar is different. It's different because I've told them both. It's different for them, but I've told them both. But it is different. It's different because they had I can't explain it without explaining anything to you. So I miss Omar, bro. He was literally here the last stream. He was literally in call last stream. You were here, in fact. Vocalize as much as possible, Big Dot. Yeah, it's real fucked up. You gotta be kidding me, for crying out loud. Yeah, anyway, I'll listen to it, but that probably won't expect a surprise appearance at the show. Hell no, bro. I'm not going to that lame ass shit. But even then, I was like, hey, you know, I went Omar, like, that's, y'all out there promoting that shit, and you're, I went on the fucking turntables, like, I don't know, bro. So I might just lock my whole shit down. Not that, we'll see how long I'm here, but when you're hitting a gnarly dance, I'm definitely not doing that shit. I'm definitely not doing that shit. Like I asked, but I'm not doing that. Mostly because I don't have it in my heart. I don't have that much energy anymore. What's next week's song battle? Jingles. I think we're doing commercial jingles. You give mega energy, thank you. I used to, maybe. Maybe not anymore, but I used to. And that's real out of you. I'm not that quirky. I can't hit the Candace shit. Hope you doing well. Nope. Not at all. I didn't see Snark get hyphy once last night. That's cat, bro. I was getting hyphy. Bro. I don't know. Maybe if we make it to DK, then it'll be sometime after DK. Next week we have Mario Strikers on NSO, which will be fun for about a day while I thrash everybody, and then we're good. I don't feel like playing card anymore. That game's dead. I don't have any clips next week. It's unfortunate, but that shit is dead. It was just starting to get some traction too, and it's dead because I have nothing. I have a few from Wednesday, but it's whether or not we turn that shit into a video. And wait, it's next week? Yeah, it's July 3rd, I'm pretty sure. That's what they said. They really killed the game that fast. They really did, though. Like, why would you ever do that shit? Why would you see people are not liking the video and then force them to do it? Like, we're wrong. We dating everything? Nah, I don't feel like streaming, to be honest. This is a formality. That's why I said a short one. And I don't know that I feel like playing that game at all. I could do it on Monday. Maybe it'd be an easy way to get clips since we're out of clips. But like that game just seems lame. It just seems lame as fuck, to be honest. I mean, I guess I haven't seen that much of it, but I don't know. It was only kind of funny playing a dating sim when it like took itself seriously a little bit. And so it was funny for us to make fun of it, where if they don't, you know what I mean? Like if they're being silly, it's probably not that good. Like I don't want to fuck my fucking couch, bro. I'm not JD Vance. Like I don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me listen to Espa with Flo Milli, because obviously I like the song. I just don't like the verses necessarily. I guess if I had to pick one verse to go, I need that Ning Ning verse out of there. I need that fucking Ning Ning verse out of the song immediately. The Giselle one I can almost put up with, but that Ning Ning verse has got to fucking go. But it's fine. It's fine, honestly. They both should go, but no, I liked Rematch. I don't want to play that game. First of all, the fucking stream doesn't care about that game at all. They do not want to watch me play that game in any capacity. One, two, I'd much rather just play with a group though. Like I don't want to play because there's a high probability that I join a game, especially because I haven't done ranked at all in that game. Nah, rematch is out now. They gave me codes, and so we played it pre-release. Actually seeing gameplay, it's very fun. It's very technical and it's very fun. But it's better in a group. Like I don't want to play ranked with randoms because then I'm just not going to get the ball passed to me at all. And I got to relearn, because when we first played the beta, it was better on controller, and now it's way better on mouse and key, and I haven't played it on mouse and key yet. And so I need to like re-up. This shit is way better. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, this shit is so much better. Holy shit. Where Fidel? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what that quirky motherfucker's doing. He doing something. It really is. It's like not even. Oh, this shit is so tough, bro. This shit going number one in my household. This shit going number one in my household. Without the Ning Ning verse and without the Giselle verse, unless they sneak that shit back in here, which I hope they never do. Nope. Hell yeah. Oh my god, bro. Flo Millie shit, ho. I've been saying that shit for so long, bro. It's prices from 1999. What does that mean? What does that mean? You getting deals? Yeah, this shit is tough, bro. This shit is tough. I was disappointed when I first heard the song, obviously. But now I'm back. I'm where I need to be. It's exactly as I anticipated it would be. With this Flo Millie shit, ho. God, this shit is so tough, bro. Winter been my bias, honestly. She doing some next shit. I've seen she's been doing some next shit. As it relates to this comeback, specifically. But I need to. You guys can't see, but they're part of the green screen. It's like really pissing me off, and so had to fix it real quick. What the fuck was Logan talking about though? What's Logan's talking about? What the fuck is this Instacart shit? I'm looping that shit. I cannot lie to you. I cannot lie to you. This shit getting looped for a minute. Fuck that other shit, bro. What's going on tonight? Not a fucking thing. Unless you're talking about like what's happening in the world. In which case, I'm tapped in, but I can't tell you. I had ads. Okay, so like, what are you talking about, dog? So like, what are you talking about, dog? It's like, what are you saying? What's the haps, bro? And why did you type Zooey Mama? Okay, yeah, I hear you. Instacart has prices from 1999. Are you? Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, is that what they were saying in the ad, or you were saying something specific and then you got hit with an ad? All right, I got you now. I got you. Too much going on globally. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can to remedy this, but boy, is there some bullshit going on every day. But at least we got Flo Millie on an Espa song. At least we have that. Speaking of Instacart or like fucking Uber Eats and fucking DoorDash and shit, I ordered food 2 nights ago after that Wednesday stream. I ordered some chicken, man. I'm like, chicken. Like 1:30 when I ordered. The place closes at like 2. And so I'm like, okay, look, they're still accepting my order, so I'm gonna let that shit go, right? I ordered my chicken. The first driver fucking cancels, right? And so the next guy picks it up, but the place is already closed. And so now it's like 3, right? It's like 3 o'clock. I've been waiting, where they've been trying to find other drivers. Now it's like 3 o'clock, right? I ordered it at like 1:30. It's an hour and a half now. And the place is closed, so I know they're not going to let them pick it up. And I go on the app to cancel the order. They won't let me because it's already technically been accepted, but it was accepted an hour and a half ago when they were still open, right? So they won't let me cancel. And so I messaged the guy. I go to message the guy to like, hey, you should cancel the order because they're not open. I don't think they'll let you take it. And then I notice it's 3 a.m. and this motherfucker's on a bicycle. This motherfucker's on a bicycle, not even close to the location. Not even fucking close to the location. I don't know how long he's been biking. I don't know how long he's been driving his bike, pedaling to the chicken spot to give me my chicken. And of course, your initial reaction would be pissed off, right? To be pissed off. Like, I've been waiting for an hour and a half for my food. The first driver canceled. The second guy who picked it up was on a bike. And so he was never going to make it. And it was 3 a.m. I ordered at 1:30 a.m. And so he's on this fucking bike, and it's like I'm annoyed maybe that my food's not here, but what it really did was break my fucking heart. What it really did was break my fucking heart because yes, I'm not going to get my food and I need to call them to cancel the order. But he's on a fucking bike at 3 a.m. Who knows how long he's been pedaling to try to get my food because he has to, because this is how he survives. It broke my fucking heart, man. It really did. It really did. And then he canceled the order and it got sent to a fucking somebody else. And I told that woman, hey, cancel that shit. You're not going to make it. Then I had to call them because people kept picking up the fucking order. And all I could think about was this guy with a fucking bike. And I said, hey, man, let me know what happens before you cancel. And he didn't, because I wanted to like get his like Cash App or something, or his like Venmo or whatever, so I could at least pay him for the tip, because yeah, I'm not getting my food, but he's not getting the money from this order that he picked up, and he has to cancel. And so it really broke my heart. It broke my heart, but I couldn't think about that because I was fucking starving. He was doing everything he could, bro. It was so sad. It was so sad. But my fucking food, though. I was so annoyed that I almost let that woman go pick that shit up, but she was like 20 minutes away. I would have ordered the food at 1:30. She would have gotten to the place at 4 a.m. and been pissed off because it was closed. But like, I don't know how far the guy on the bike was. Like, I don't know if he had just left or he had been biking for a minute. And I sent him a message. I could see on the little map that he's like sitting somewhere on his bike. And I'm picturing in my mind somebody at 3 a.m. on their bike on the side of the road trying to deliver food. And then I could see his picture, and it fucking broke my heart, bro. It really did break my fucking heart. I almost left my home to go drive to where I thought he might be. Cause like I'll be able to catch him if he's been biking for a while. So I could like give him some money. Leaving your room impossible? I leave my fucking room all the time. Just not to go outside. But I was gonna go outside, and then I'm like, if I was gonna do that, I should have just got food anyway. Had a DoorDash named Jundle deliver on a scooter in the middle of the thunderstorm. That wasn't you, dude. I seen the picture. That guy looked way more Filipino than you, but he wasn't Filipino either. Leave home. I still haven't been in the nursery. I still haven't seen my kids. Yeah, the worst DoorDash name I seen was some guy delivered my shit and his name was Hubertus. His name was fucking Hubertus. Still, yeah. You have kids? I don't have kids. It's a joke. It's a joke. Everybody likes to joke that I have kids, but I don't have kids. And if I do, well, I don't know about them. But that's not me. That's not me. He definitely got kids. You can't prove that. He does. Man, fuck them kids. I don't care about them. Crazy how you say you don't know. Well, that's part of the joke. That's part of the silly little joke. Money longer than academics DoorDash versus that guy is fat. I do know, and if the answer is no, I don't. Hubertus was the real MVP, but that's the thing too, is that was just a nice old man, but his name happened to be Hubertus, and so it was very funny to me, and so I tweeted, of course. Or when a guy named Gang took my shit, that's Twizzy. But this shit is so much better with Flo Milli. This shit is really so much better with Flo Milli. Not even because Flo Milli adds so much to it. She does. But I don't have to listen to the Giselle and Ning Ning verses. That's the beauty of it all. That's really the beauty of it all. No shade to them, because it's not their fault. They didn't write those verses. But boy, when I heard I'm a Little Baddie, I threw something. I don't remember what I threw, but it wasn't ass. What's good, B-boy? I definitely threw something. I definitely fucking threw something. Have y'all tried this Mexican shit? The elote seasoning? They have elote seasoning? At Wingstop? Why? That shit gotta be ass, bro. I don't want Wingstop doing this. Yeah, thank you, Juan. I see. I would never eat that shit. It's ass. Okay, there we go. Work it. Is that sturdy? Yeah, I imagine that shit is not very good. But that's on you for even trying it. What's good, Shy? I don't trust it at all. Why would you? Also, you're fucking Australian, bro. Like, also, I haven't seen you in 6 fucking years. They even got Wingstop down there? I need some Wingstop hot honey tendies, but I'm broke. That's for damn, bro. Damn. What's that like? Don't like the live, man. This is a chatting stream, which means literally nobody will be here. No matter whether you like the live or not, nobody's showing up in the chatting stream on TikTok. They just don't do that there. They might not show up. What the fuck is that? Don't send that. What is that? Put that heart down. Why is it an emoji holding a heart? Why? Need to bring back hot lemon pepper. That's too much. What type of background shenanigans you got going on? This is the classic. This is legitimately the first ever background I had. When I got my green screen fucking 6 years ago. Don't say I've been lurking. How to get out of where? Australia? That's impossible. Where did you go? Where did you go? Yeah, I feel like I seen you not that long ago. Who started a combo? Put that combo shit down, bro. Who dissing the sack? They're not dissing. They're just confused. They're just confused a little bit. Flow Millie shit, ho. That Cancun trip depleted my whole savings. What is combo? It's some bullshit. Don't worry about that. Great time. No, there you go. There you go. I feel somebody asked me if my fucking eyebrows got threaded today. I got pissed off. Keep my namesake out of your fucking mouth. Came to the USA. See, but now that like I'm questioning you. You came to the US when it's the most fucked up it's ever been. Like now I'm looking at you like you might be a Trumper. You know what I mean? Like you said, Australia's getting as liberal as it's ever been, or I guess as left as it's ever been because it's a different party. Don't worry, or give me money by interacting. Don't worry, don't interact with that because I don't want your pennies. Now, where did you go in the U.S.? Because that was that brother was on vacation to the U.S. January 6th. I gotta find out. W Australia labor win. You get it, bro. You get it. Now, it's still fucked up. It's also fucked up that, like, 3 banks control everything over there, but is that sturdy way? Yeah, I mean that's kind of the hospital I work at is for 3 years. Interesting. You know, in what geographical location of the country? You don't have to tell me exactly, but like West Coast, South, Midwest, East Coast, where they got you. It's actually unbelievable how much better this song is with Flo Milli. Arkansas, that's impossible, bro. You moved from Australia to Arkansas? Okay, you must have had debt, bro. You must have had serious debt in Australia. You must have had serious fucking debt. Said, fuck it, bro. Wherever they'll take me. Damn, bro. Damn, that's what a life. Same ice cream, different flavor, is it? Even though colonized the globe, real shit. But it's different. It's different though. They got better cities. Anyway. Yeah, bro, Arkansas. He over there. What even is in Arkansas? The fucking, what is that show with Jason Bateman? The drug show? Just swamps and hikes. Arkansas not that bad, but you've lived there? Damn. Damn. Arkansas. Imagine that, bro. That's just not even a real place. It literally cannot be. Altered Carbon? No. Fuck, it's named after the lake. Damn it, bro. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Ozark. Yeah, bro. The fucking Ozark. Damn. Thank you, Piccolo. Fucking motherfuckers are worthless in here, bro. I can't ever imagine leaving Cali because why would you? Why would you, bro? It doesn't even make any sense to me. That's actually what I meant. Yeah, sure, buddy. I didn't watch it though. Neither did I, but I know what it is, and I know that's what's in Arkansas, obviously. On the border of Arkansas and Missouri. I just saw an Altered Carbon app. See? Yeah, that's it. You said see like that helped your case. You're both wrong. Except they just did. They're not even wrong. They just said what they saw, and like maybe you saw it too, and that's why you said it. Anyway, I don't know how we got here from the guy being on a bike delivering my food. I saw C. Sure. What the fuck is he? What, did you send a hamster to me, motherfucker? I didn't even see it. Why did you send a hamster? Oh, yeah. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't watch that shit. But I knew what it was, though. If I had taken some time and recalled on my own, I would have gotten there because I remember what it was called. However, I couldn't recall it at that moment. I couldn't recall it in that moment. All right, but well, fuck you. I don't care about you. Reginald back? His name is Archibald. Wait, you can send hamsters on TikTok? That might be elite. I don't know. I think it's a hamster, but I don't know. But I did have no idea what it is because it's so small, but I think it's a hamster. Yeah, there you go. Don't correct it to Archibald after I said it was Archibald. Because, like, what's your problem? I clearly said it, and then you saw it, and then you said it. Anyway, I don't know what you want from me. I would have done anything on this stream if I was not just a talking stream today. Yeah, I don't feel like playing anything. Cart is kind of dead, and I don't necessarily want to play that date everything game because I think it'll be funny for about a day, but I don't ever want to like actually complete it. And I don't really have anything else to play, so I'm gonna just chat it up today, probably for not very much longer. That shit looks honk shoe. I can't lie. Yeah, I'm not. But there's really nothing else out. There's really nothing else out. And if this stream is any indication, I mean, it might be GG's for this and us. I think we do maybe. It's kind of unfortunate because the clips were doing well last week, but I have nothing for this week. I'm not trying to fuck a door because like I said, the other ones were funny because they took themselves seriously and it was fun to ironically go through them and make fun of it. When the premise is so silly, I think it's kind of like doing too much. Like it's trying too hard and it just looks lame as fuck. However, right? I have no clips for next week. So I don't know exactly what we're going to do. Unless I start digging into the vault, which we may have to, just because I promised, right, to upload daily.
Snark, why
Demon Orange, 54 months, bro. Well, it's good. The good news is, just remember to cancel because this will be your last month. This will be your last month. I did see Strikers out in the third. That's what I was about to talk. Bring the lemonade clip back. That's on live to do on the community channel. Fuck, don't say fuck, bro. I mean, look around you. You can look at the Look at how many viewers are in here. But yeah, we can probably, like, honestly, I'm thinking about just not even streaming until Thursday. To play this, like, I legitimately have nothing, and I can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. I can't do it. Like, we all have to come to terms with reality, I think. They ain't ready for that. I mean, it'll be cool for a day, but it's also a Thursday stream, so there'll be about as many people as there are right now. Max in there. And so, you know, but it'll be fun as hell, especially if Alvin gets his rematch. Can you wean us off of one a week for a minute? No, because like you actually don't understand how I feel about this shit. I mean, emails will still be there. It's not like I'm gonna turn that shit off, bro. Like, it's not like I'm gonna just turn the fucking emotes off and I'm gone. Like, you can still use the emotes, but it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth spending $5 a month if I'm not streaming. Like, you're spending $5 a month for 3 emotes because you don't use the rest of them. I have a bunch of slots I'd never even added. My ass is not supposed to see. That's what I mean. I don't think it's worth it now. Unless the ads have really gotten that bad. But my ad blocker still works. You'll be back for DK though? I mean, no though. Like, I swear to God, I promise the next time I'm gone, I'm fucking gone. I'm not coming back. I don't know how many different ways I can explain how much I dislike this shit. I used to use that as a sticker in iMessage. A lot of people used to use that in the Patrick. Guess I really no, because look, my legal team will still be alive. And they'll fucking get you. And they'll get, unless you put some bangs on that thing. Wait, if you put some bangs on that thing, wait. What about bonds? Nah, dude, because I don't care to stream. Bad business that started. Wait, good idea. Yeah, you get it. Carler, don't do that. Don't do that. That's gross. That's actually disgusting what you just did. He can play moms without being live, gang. No, I'm actually... What's wrong with Carl art? It just sounds gross. It just sounds, like, ugly. And it's not fun to say, like Willard. It's not. But imagine that thing had bangs on there when you posted it, and like it was really you. Bang, or just like that had an ugly ass name though. My fault. It's okay, bro. Joe Toolard? Ew. Ew. That's gross. And it's gross that you both said that shit at the same time, bro. Like, no shade, but like... Am I gonna do without the collection of Diglett again? I would seriously collect 20 max. That's a good video, bro. That's one of the funniest Snark compilations online somewhere. That guy made that Snark compilation. It was so fucking funny, bro. What's that supposed to mean? I'm just saying, right? Look, if I go into any Asian woman's chat, I see 2 people. I see Spike Drake and Joe Tukey. That's what it's starting to look like right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like minds is... Now, is it a little better for one of you because do one of you happen to be Asian? And they're all Asian women. And they're all Asian. Every person you watch is Asian. Think about that. Dude, you're not Asian. I'm literally Filipino. I'm literally Filo. You just don't get it because you're not Filipino. So, Joey not Asian? You don't watch Joey? Are you fucking crazy? You fucking crazy. You don't watch that guy. You don't care about competitive mons. I be in there sometimes. It's impossible. That's impossible. Anyway, you know what's really funny? It's really funny to me how it's sort of like flipped and swapped. So typically, right? Nobody would show up for anything but a chatting stream. Now they don't even show up for that. And somebody on TikTok asked, hey, is it just a talking stream today? Then immediately stopped liking and left. When I say, yeah. I never seen that before. I never in my life seen that before. Typically, it's the opposite. It's like, hey, Snark, you playing a game today? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm playing this game today. And like, ew. And they'd fucking leave. Now it's fucking, the inverse is true. Now that would be a good thing if there was anybody in here. This guy threw his whole set because it mental boom after a crit one shot, one of his mom's first turn. And you did get that hamstring. I did, and then they left, bro. And then they fucking left. Who's trying to door dash me some long John Silver's? Nano, you know what to do. Shoot that man. Do it now. Shoot that man now. Thank you. What was he thinking? What was he thinking? You got to remember. No, it's for your own good, bro. It's for your own good. Remember, people know where you live. New logo, new logo. Yeah, it's me melting into a puddle and going down the drain because this shit is dead. It's fucked up because Logue's vote actually matters, bro. He's in a purple area. We need that guy. Archie's back. We can't be dead. I mean, look how long I've been live, and then look at how many viewers I got, bro. Like, I'm not trying to call it. I'm not trying to like draw attention to it, but like, you know what I mean? I can start making weird noises, but like, I think you get the idea. I think you get the idea. Yo, it's not that. My bad, bro. My bad. They don't even let you get quirky anymore. When you drop under a certain amount of viewers on Twitch, they stop letting you get quirky. They stop letting you do you. You go under a certain amount of viewers on Twitch nowadays, and they stop letting you be quirky. Junk out Friday. My shit is out, but you can't see it. That's mostly because I'm not wearing pants, as we know. Well, I never do on stream. Because that doesn't even make any sense to me. That I'd be wearing pants in my own home. Well, unless you have Corked Up Friday anymore. Nah, bro. That shit not right. They said, who the fuck is this loser? Who is this fucking 60 view scrub, bro? Quirky? You can't be quirky, bro. You need to kill yourself. And they be right. They pants in those fucking striped shits they was clowning you with. First of all, they weren't striped. They had ridges. And they were mad comfortable. Nova. Well, she just weird, bro. So she just weird. And she was a hater. And like, I didn't do anything but be kind and frolic through the sprinklers. Ruffles have ridges? They sure do, Logano. They sure do. This is how I imagine I'd have to talk to a certain demographic of children in a specific type of class who maybe commute to the school in a specific type of vehicle. Perhaps a truncated one. Bro was skipping. I was frolicking through the sprinklers and they were hating on my pants. I think she was really hating because my ass looked so fat. I think that was the problem. She said, what he doing out here with all that? And then I had those pants, and then she was hating. She was like, it must have been the pants. It must have been the pants. What did I join into? Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Speaking of Nelly, what a dumpy. Thank you. It's a shame that the dumpy scared all the viewers away. What you doing with all that back there? Keeping balance? Because look, if I didn't have that, I'd be too top heavy. And I'd fall over. You know what I mean? I'd fall over because my bosom would be too heavy. When you're really breast and boobily like me, you need that back there. You do. You can't be built like a Pixar mom without having to sit up top as well. Otherwise, it just doesn't work in the real world. Always trying to bring the big and busty man down. That's what I'm saying. But it helps. I got that low center of gravity still. You get it. Y'all get it. Too big and busty. I don't know about that. And because unfortunately I've been losing weight again at fucking rapid speed, at a rapid rate, my shit not even boobling that much. You a Pixar mom wearing? Look, mind your business. Mind your business. You know. The streets know. Y'all get it. You see me out there waddling when I walk. If you know, you know. And y'all don't know. Like a plane rudder. Nah, bro. It's not the same. You gotta just start eating fried butter, bro. But then I have a heart attack and die. They really forced me onto Firefox to watch this stream, man. I mean, they're not, though. You could just not be here. You got enough clips to at least last you another month. Me, I have nothing. I have nothing. For all of next week, I got nothing, bro. Unless I just start doing the bracket clips. Because I'm at a cart, I'm pretty sure. Today was the last cart that I feel like is good enough to upload. And it was only good enough to upload because I combined the two. Because I combined which, little known secret, right? It's complete fabrication. That video is a complete fabrication. Me getting hit by the lightning actually happened before me saying I love seeing people get hit by cars. And I reversed it and then called it Koopa Karma because I thought it'd make for a good video. Which that's the shit I'm doing that you're not live. But you could never know to do that. You would never know to do that. Hollywood magic. Yeah, you can tell there's two different cars, but you don't know which one happened before the other. You faked your clips? No, I didn't fake them. I just put one as a teaser. And then it fades out. That's the technology. Look, I'm an ethical clipper. I'm an ethical clip farmer. We know that to be true. It's not spliced footage necessarily. Everything else is legit. You are such a fraud, dude. Well, fucking shoot me. Kill me right now today. Do it. Do it now. If I'm such a fraud. Which, to be honest, is not even untrue these days. They're calling me potential, man, but I don't see the potential anywhere. I don't think that will hold up in court. It might. No, because you want that. So you want me to suffer. You admit that you want me to suffer, and you've always wanted that. That's all I needed. I just need you guys to admit that. There are two things that break my heart in this world. Seeing a man at 3 a.m. on a bike trying to deliver my food and people telling me I got potential. The two things that break my heart. Both those people will be disappointed. I don't fucking know, bitch. I don't fucking know. But I know what you're doing right now is not okay. What's happening to me right now is not okay. And I know that to be certain. Oh, I didn't even post on Twitter that I was live. Potential and not fake clips. They're not, none of them are faked. I'm an ethical clip farmer. I'm an ethical clip farmer because it's all organic. It's free range. They're free range clips. They just happen when they happen. They happen when they happen. If I farmed, I'd have shit for next week, but I don't. If I was not doing this shit ethically, free range, then I would have shit for next week, but I don't. But I fucking don't. And they were just starting to get a little bit of traction. They were just starting to get a little teensy weensy bit of traction. But now, it's over. Might have been the nail in the coffin, and honestly, I don't blame you. That's like, you know how fucked up that is? Because people are saying that same shit every day, just not so many words. But then I keep going live, and I keep showing you guys, like, hey, I don't know what you want from me. You see the trend. I feel like, I swear to God, I feel like if I streamed any more than I did now, right? If I streamed daily maybe 5 days a week, and I did that shit for 3 months, I think I would get down to under 10 viewers. Legitimately, I believe that. In my heart of hearts, I believe that. I will be the first person for that to happen to go from a couple hundred to, of course not, but they don't know. They don't know and they don't fucking care. Which is like, why should I care? I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for the people who are here now. I'm not doing that shit for them. I'm definitely not doing it for me. You know, Big Comeback always did do a lot. Yeah. I'm aware of that. But at the same time, right? I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I also, like, that to me should have been like reason enough. Why are your eyes kind of irritated? Because I had to look at your messages. Anyway. Let's get it, Sally. Anywho, right? I'm sorry, Marceline Swine. I'm sorry. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you. The thing is, right? I'm not lashing out. You know if I was lashing out, I'd be saying slurs and shit. Not for anybody but white people. I'd be saying honky and cracker and shit. However, yeah, I mean, that's always what it was. And that to me was like the biggest indicator. I couldn't describe it in another way. Like, that's the easiest way to show that this shit not what you think it is. If I leave and come back and there are more people that initial time and then they dwindle, well, that means this shit is not very good. Otherwise, they'd stay. I thought that was pretty obvious. But nobody ever wants to believe that. No, I said it Earth, or maybe it was that episode of Love Island. No, it's dead. It's dead in here. You don't, maybe you do know this because you've been here for at least a couple weeks. But I was supposed to stop streaming completely like 2 weeks ago and never do this shit again. And then I got caught up playing kart. Don't talk about the ep. I haven't watched it yet. You don't care that much. The whole show is fucked up because the men are fried. It always dropped off for some reason, and I can't really describe it. Like, if we think the clips are good and the content is good, but they don't see it that way. And so it's hard for me to really decide because the people that are here feel so strongly about it, but everybody else is fucking left. So I have no choice but to say you guys are wrong. You ain't leave it? No, but there was a reason for that. I did the Joey shit. Saying because I literally can't because I'm mad. Damn, they're that ugly and that stupid and that dumb and that ugly and that fried. I think the only reason is that the shit's not that good, man. But nobody wants to admit that, but me. And then people think I'm hating on myself. Oh, that's what I'm saying, Logs. Everybody would. Everybody would. But to go from shit, I don't know. Like if I pulled up the graph, right? We're not trying to compete in the marketplace of ideas here, Mikey. If we were, we would have started Mike and White. We would have started Mike and White. Seeing creatures treat the most beautiful women on Earth. I don't know about the most beautiful women on Earth, but those are fucking creatures. Are you gonna bomb the Discord if you leave? Maybe because like somebody could say anything in there and I'm not around and then it gets bad, then it's a reflection of me, but I'm not even here to police it. Look, Mikey, if you weren't so pussy, we could have done Mike and White and got active, bro. We could have really gotten to the bottom, no pun intended, of whether or not gay men say a pussy stolen valor. The streams have been good. Well, not in a court of public opinion. Can I ask a question? You won't get mad? Hit me. I'm never mad. Mike and White would have done numbers week one. Week one, that shit would have done numbers and then they would have left like everything else. I'm not cut out for podcasts, bro. No, you are though, Mikey. You're cut out for our podcast. You got to lock the Snark in stasis forever? I think so. I just kick everybody and keep it as an archive. Episode 1 of our podcast, Stolen Valor, Micah White. Mikey, we were talking about fucking why Chuck E. Cheese pizza slices weren't the same size on that last lame-ass podcast. It's good, Dustin. And they've been talking about that shit for 6 years, bro. 5 years. We did 9 episodes of that lame-ass shit. About 90% of the dialogue in the past 2 watched episodes. Damn, is that true, Mikey? Have you been dominating the conversation? Okay, go in and just lock that shit down. No more typing or posting on nothing. Shit, maybe. Yeah. You can scroll. Look, there's nothing wrong with the sack behind me. This is my son, and this is my first ever background when I got the green screen 5 years ago. Before that, I was in a Minecraft cave. That were 99 cents. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay, that's because I'm a yap. That's what you need to be on the podcast. Mikey, all I need to do is give you an idea and let you go. I just wind you up and then let you go. And then you back there talking about, and another thing. And I'm in the back under my breath going, the whole time, he got an Audi belly button. Like, that's it, bro. You're talking about, man, yelling about some D&D, some real nerd shit. You're talking about whether or not gay men saying pussy is stolen valor. You're talking about how people are disrespecting black women the whole time. The white guy in the corner is going, Audi belly button. See him over there? What's he doing? What's he doing? Like, the redacted episode was fucking terrible. That dumb fat bitch. I start saying some shit like, I don't know. Come on, Mikey. That one was awful because he was lagging. I think somebody was in like Vegas, lagging their ass off, and all the good shit. Like you couldn't see through the lag. It was just us laughing at the lag. Y'all wouldn't get. See, Mikey, the problem is the pressure was on you to come up with some shit. I just need to give you an idea and let you go. That's it. And then he was a fat ass bitch. Oh God, he was, bro. Actually, there were 2 fat ass bitches on that shit. John McCain got tortured for 5 years in the war and has 0 poor. Don't say 0%. 10% in Arizona. Came back and said, yeah, Republic. Well, you had to do what you had to do. If they weren't respecting the war because of who he was, he had to grift. First successful grift? It might have been. Might have been. First successful grift. You never seen anybody run it as effectively as John McCain. Well, not at the end. Not at the end, Mikey. But when he still had some lucidity to him, he flipped the switch. And then he'd already started rewiring his brain that was fucked up, right? They were putting it back together. Well, he didn't need to win. I wasn't alive for that. I don't get it. Yes, you were, bitch. You were just 4 years old. Okay. Let me play a different fucking playlist because I don't want to. Agent order to take him down without a fight. It was fucked up, is what it was. I'm gonna drink the cool. No, you're not, Mikey. No, you're not. I'm not trusting anybody named Newt. Hey, thanks for liking the live. I will let you know though, you like it. Nobody's showing up in this chat and interview stream. They don't do that over there. They only show up for cart on TikTok. They don't show up for anything else. Out here tweaking with Steve Smith. That's not true, Mikey. That's not what you're doing. That doesn't even sound like your bag, bro. It doesn't even sound like your vibe. 4 years old in '08 is insane. Audrey was 2, bro. She was born in 2006. Court. Yeah, they only show up for court. They don't show up for shit else on TikTok, which is interesting. Like I said, it used to be the opposite. If I played a game, everybody would leave, and they'd only show up for just chatting. But now, they're gone, which does play in my favor. for one particular argument that I've always had is it's a relief to know that they weren't clicking on the stream because they like the way I look. Because this is not up for debate, way better looking now than I was when they were clicking in for just the chattings. And so now I know it had nothing to do with the way I look. They were here for me, and now they don't fuck with me. So that's beautiful as it relates to that one single argument that I had. It's beautiful as it relates to that one single argument that I had. Finally, people got a little boost. What do you mean by losing viewers? Ain't real, man. I'm talking about now. There's fucking 70 people in here. When have I ever gotten 70 people in just chatting? The minimum for just chatting used to be like 150, right? In the looks department, look, what happened, Mikey, is when I first got here, I was going through extreme levels of death that I hadn't yet gotten good at defending. You know what I mean? Like I hadn't been good enough at defending, fighting that shit off when I first got here. Yeah. And then of course I was supposed to die a year ago, and I fucking miraculously lived. Used to be cute in like a 3 weeks to live sort of way. It was pretty bad. But it got a little dicey for that argument when I buzzed my head. Because when I buzzed my head a year ago, I guess a little less than a year ago, shit started dropping a little bit. And so I'm thinking to myself, wait, maybe it's because I'm ugly. But now that I have hair again, and I've had hair again for like 6 months, you buzzed your head? Yeah. You can see it I was playing Mystery Dungeon. Like last July, August. Are you fucking crazy? What the fuck is the problem? He did look like I didn't look like a fucking chikorita, bitch. And I wasn't supposed to be a chikorita. I did the full test online. I got Charmander, another bald-headed bitch. I got another bald-headed bitch in Mander when I did the full test online. I took a stupid-ass fucking test online because I got Chikorita on Mystery Dungeon. Explores this guy. Terrible game, by the way. Game fucking sucks. And it was fucking terrible. That's how I know every Mystery Dungeon sucks, because that was your GOAT. That shit was awful. Anyway, and in those clips, you can see that I'm bald because I buzzed my head. You did look somewhat Mander-esque when that's what I'm saying. I can find it. What are we yapping about today? Well, I don't want to tell you because it's so sad. But look around you. I will say, Labert, they kind of let me down a little bit when I first heard. Well, I'm sorry, Labert, but look around. You can't expect me. I'm like Wally. I'm like little Wally on my planet trying to clean up trash all by my lonesome. They don't care about me. Nobody care me. It's okay that nobody care me, but stop pretending to care me. You know what I mean? Stop pretending to care me. And if you do care me, I'm sorry, but not enough people care me to bring me here, to keep me here. And if Mikey had just locked in, maybe there'd be a reason. But because Mikey doesn't care about this shit, I can't care about it. I even changed my silly little logo. The clip started doing well last week. Not that well, but at least on YouTube, they started doing way better. Like nothing under 20K. But yeah, look, 21K, 24K, 20K, 10K at the lowest. Nobody cared me. But nobody cared me. I have nothing for next week, dude. I got fucking nothing. You're my first short today. Hey, thanks. See, Mikey, but use it as a reason. That's the problem with these motherfuckers. You think you need to be perfect to start. Mikey, you're not going to get that life experience And then the switch is gonna flip. And you're just now you get to live life. You get to live it right now, Mikey. Use it as an excuse to go live your life. Where we going, Mikey? Where we going, bro? Anyone can do it. No, not anyone can do it. Though, not anyone. Look, how do I describe this? Not everyone can be a streamer, but anyone can make it as a streamer. 99% of these people who go live on this platform are fucking terrible. Not to compare them to me, right? That's not what I'm doing. But they fucking suck. That shit is not good content. It's not impactful. It's not meaningful. It's not interesting. It's not even slop. It's not even slop. Slop, you understand, has addictive qualities. It has something in there that is valuable. It's just in the lowest form, right? This shit is not even slop. It's fucking goop. It's glop. Like it's... All right, Logs, peep game. Peep game, Logs. Actually, I'll just swap the scene so you can see me with a buzz cut. Though I didn't really like the way they did the buzz cut, and this was pre me doing my facial hair like this, which I think was probably the biggest change. I got the hoodie. Y'all, you wearing this shit right now? You wearing this shit right now, Zach? You got this shit on? We twinning right now? Come on, Twizzy. Let me know. Let me find out, bro. Speaking of, this shit is gone next week, by the way. All-Stars hoodie, gone next week. You can see the, couldn't be me on the back. You could also see the mully coming back in. You could also see that shit coming back in. I left that shit in the post office. Man, fuck you. What's good, J Splash? Parasocial Tactics Live. I can't do that, Mikey. I can't do that. I can't even do the shit that does well on here because it's not good content. And like, it pisses me off. It's not meaningful. That's why I try to do the other shit, but because this shit is not interesting. I thought the front logo was embroidered. No, it's a different print method. I didn't do both because it would have upped the cost for you guys. Start saying shit like I love you guys. I don't. But what I will say, right, and this is very real, it's the most human I'll be as it pertains to this stream. I am disappointed, right? And I've said this in some capacity before. I am disappointed. I don't want to be a streamer. Never did. It's not my thing. But I am disappointed and will always be disappointed in my inability to maximize the opportunity. I understand I'm gone for 10 months out of the year. I understand that I don't do the same shit that other people do. However, right, I'm better than them. So I don't have to do all those things. And so I'm disappointed that I wasn't able to, one, maximize it because I think it's disrespectful to people who don't have these opportunities. Two, make a greater impact on your lives. Not in a parasocial way, but as a pure, like, objective, hands-off approach. Like, I don't want to know that I made an impact on Neo Stan's life, but if I made an impact generally, which, to be fair, I have, just not in the way I wanted to. Joe Tukey, you better stop that. You better not start liking the live. You better stop doing that. Yeah, and so that's the only thing. You made an impact on my life. I did change your broke-ass life. My bad, Neo Stan. You just happened to be there. Oh, shit. I'm delayed because it's in my headphones, but I just want you to know I was on beat. Like, it's hard to describe because I'm not for you because the shit is delayed when it gets to my earphones. You definitely had an impact on the people. Well, some would argue too much of an impact, but not in the way that I wanted to. Because, yes, I do want to impact you guys. I guess I don't have necessarily a goal to do that, but I understand that I'm liable to do that. You got people in the negative now and making people drop $800 on merch. I didn't make them do anything. They chose to drop $800 on the merch. Wait, Zach, you fuck with this shit or what, though? All he did was comment, I thought the front logo was embroidered. That shit sucks. But more so the space generally. Because I could really change people's lives if they just let me, but they don't. Didn't change my life, but I never been called dumb in so many creative ways. See? And now you can use that to call other people dumb. However, right? No, I'm not going to say it. Good quality blank, logo nice. The blank is the highest quality one. This is my favorite blank, 100%. I actually don't even want to use another blank. What I do want to do though is get them cropped. Like I wish these were cropped hoodies, not like full crop, but cropped to end at your waist. Like, well, I couldn't materially change their lives. I couldn't tangibly alter their lives the way I wanted to because I'm not here enough. I was slowly but surely changing perspectives, which would have led to tangible change, material change in their lives. However, right, they leave because I leave. And in order to make that change in the way that I wanted to, I would need to impact the other people that they watch. And so then you would need e-clout. Oh, God, we are. Say it to me. Hold on, I'm gonna message you. Ever since meeting some of my stinky lip, my credit score increased, my job, I got a life partner. He said, I don't know if that's true, but some of those things probably happen. Look, I have evidence. I know the impact I've made on people's lives. It just wasn't enough for me. But I know I'm wearing this. The offices come fall time. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. These for sure are the best blanks. You gotta stop singing, bro. This Chungus blocker. I'm sorry, bro, but what do you want me to do? Isn't everyone in the Snark streams a leftist socialist already? No, actually. I wish they were, but they're not. I will also be a success story for the method. Bro, the method fucking works. The Snark method fucking works, bro. And I've been telling people for years and they did not fucking listen, bro. The people you guys watch every day, I literally could have changed their lives. They had just fucking listened to me. And they know. No, I get it, RJ. So I fuck with the song heavy. They don't get it, and I have proven that it works. I have proven that it works. The only issue... The only reason it doesn't necessarily work for me is because I get fucking banned every other week, and I'm only live 3 times a week. Like, and when I'm not doing that, I'm gone 10 months out of the year. So, but it works. Live Packs did that shit for a week. It worked for him. It worked video one. It worked video one. And it's not like I'm alone in this thought. I've been telling people for years to do this, and now other creators have figured that shit out. And they're doing the same thing. Live working on a community channel, looks at his YouTube recommendations, and it's nothing but creators talking about how they're about to start doing the same shit that I have been telling people to do. But nobody wanted to listen, bro. Nobody wanted to listen. And it's not their fault necessarily. It is for their own sake. But as far as the space not being changed, it's not their fault. It's my fault for not caring. Truly. I've had a hand in 90% of the shit that's happening on this fucked up Chungus website. Okay, peep game, Logs. Peep game. My camera. Right. Yeah. Fucked up the order just out of my country. Huge. Is he even still here? Yeah, he's there. It's not just clip farming. No, it's not clip farming. It's the methodology in which we post clips. And also I'm an ethical clip farmer. These are free range clips. I'm not even necessarily farming. It's just who I am. And only you can only do that if you got some talent. Okay, peep game. So obviously you can see me. These are organic clips, bro. It's the methodology in which we post and how we post and the lanes we post and so on and so forth. Who the hell is that? That's me with a bald head. However, right? The buzz didn't go the way that he didn't cut it the way I wanted to. You really are a chikorita, but look like the core. But I did kind of look like that core fish. it's so insane to me, like how many different ways there are in life to tell somebody to kill themselves. Like I've never heard that one before. Silver tooth court, nah, bro, it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. I got ads. That's so fucking funny. It's insane to me, like how many different ways there are. This is a good clip too. Nobody cared. Somebody to kill themselves. Like I've never heard that one before. That was a good clip too. That was a good clip. That was a good clip. They didn't care me, dude. Wait, hold on. This was a banger. This was the. Damn it! How's he? That guy's in a fucking ad still. Fellow Opie and 2 should have banged, bro, but they didn't care about Bro v. Wade, the clip. This, Connie stimming out. This gave me this is top 5, I think, Snark quotes of all time. And nobody will know because it happened after I'd already fell off. After I'd already fell off and nobody's in here, like 150 people saw this live, maybe. Right? But this is top 5 Snark quotes all time, I think. To me. No, the f you don't. No, the f you don't. I need you to get neurotypical for 30 seconds real quick.
Is a homosexual man.
That was incredible. And then Mikey immediately into this bullshit.
Stolen valor.
You don't even have the capabilities, you fucking muggle. That was so. This was the trailer for the best of Snark of last year. Right? The way I said that they're gonna have to start checking for fucking mold in my home. She over there dribbling her fucking titties, bro. I don't care. She over there thinking she fucking breast curry, bro. This is the woman that responded to my fucking tweet. This is the MILF who responded to my tweet. It was fucked up, bro. Idiot little bitch. But see, breast curry is also. I look fucking crazy. Breast curry is also top 10. Did she really? Yes. Thought you could out peg the pegler. Couldn't do that, could you? Nobody is Fidel's oofy, bro.
That's exactly how we greeted each other in person.
That's because he'll say what Eddie. If I said, "Hey,
this was also all time,"
he'd say, "I'm sucking." Like, call me a honky. Say it. I say it with you.
No.
What are we doing? Why are we looking at me? Anyway, that was the trailer for the best of Snark 2024, which nobody watched. Nobody watched it. Versus 2023, nobody watched that shit. Nobody watched that shit relative to 2023. And 2024, to me, is arguably better, I think. But me yelling for help in Korean after they seen my shit, pretty funny. It's pretty funny. That Fidel shit was good too. Because you didn't release a trash ass song in 2024, I don't think that affected it at all. I think we had already just fallen off by that point. I think it was just already over by that point. But you should watch that video if you hadn't. And then like cry because you're like, damn, I can't believe it's over. I can't believe we killed Snark. I can't believe it. Go to song. Y'all remember when I put you on a Pink Pantheress all those years ago? Imagine if you dropped a good song. The song is not going to save you. The song is not going to save. The single is not going to save you. You definitely didn't know, but I really did, though. I put y'all on years ago. The real no. This stream put me on to a lot of people, to be honest. They don't care, bro. They don't care me. They don't care. They don't respect me and what I've done for them. It's not right. Hey, thanks, Lobert. That's so facts, though. Like, they're broken bald if they don't watch that video. If they don't watch that video. I was thinking about doing that shit monthly. Like I always planned on doing, but never did. The thing is, I just don't trust any editor. I don't. I have a very real problem where I don't trust any. Put me on a Genevieve and Emienne. See? I got you, gang. I got you. Genevieve, my goat. I'm not going to watch it. You should, actually. You probably fuck with it. See what you missed in that amount of time when you were becoming a wage slave and your journey to become a wagey. You can see what you missed. See all those bald clips. Damn, Zach. Damn. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through the. Wait, can I be so for real right now? This still might be my best clip. This right here is up there. Shout out Nova for this one, because this shit really. This shit might be the one, bro. This shit is so fucking funny to me. Dean and Giveon, that's crazy. But I got you. Someone from the chat wanted. There was a few people. But this right here, Nova gave me an all-time clip, bro. So fucking mysterious. Look how young I look, bro. Look how young I. This was not even that. This was like 3 years ago, bro. Matter of fact, I'm so fucking mysterious, bro. I'm so who am I really? You don't even know. You don't know. I was 45. This weight, yo. I'm joking. I'm so known. Oh my, so much information is at the ready about me. Oh my god, I'm just an open book. I'm an open book. You not mysterious, please? Yeah, that shit is all time. Shout out Sun 2 for setting the law, bro. I'm so known. So much information is at the ready about me, bro. You've never seen a switch up like that, bro. You just never seen it. You have never seen a switch up go that well. All time lie about her. Truly. I'm so fucking mysterious, bro. That and the intellectual eunuch. When are we releasing my merch design? I forgot you did that fuck ass little drawing. I put that on my fridge like as if you were my son. I wanna bang you at the kitchen table. Can we do like anywhere but the kitchen table? Like it's just hardwood. No pun intended, right? No pun intended. The hardwood, like no pun intended. However, anywhere but the fucking table, man. Anywhere but the fucking table. Brother said, wait, new chatter. And then somebody said, I want to bang you at the kitchen table. Get a job, bro. This would have never happened before the fall off. There would have been too many people moving through the chat and I would have never seen that fucking message. We got a marble table. It's mad cold in your cheeks. Oh my God. See, I've been there, bro. That shit is not okay. The fucking cold hits your thigh. Oh my God, bro. Oh my days. Go near the fireplace, but then it gets too hot. Well, then it gets too hot. And then that's not okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scrounge together for clips next week though. Unless I do, there's probably like 2 or 3 from the bracket yesterday. The card clips are pretty much done, I think. I think the card clips are pretty much done. Where the hell did my... Oh, there we go. Let's say, where the hell did my TikTok chat go? I think the card clips are pretty much done. Because I don't plan on playing that game again. I mean, I'm sure I will. But I don't really plan on playing that shit again. Upload that clip I did. Which one? Which one? It depends. You talking about the hard R one? You talking about that one? I don't know if that one's gonna go over well. I don't know if that one's gonna go over well. I'm gonna be honest with you. But be honest, brother. I don't know if that one's gonna go over so very well. TBH. Oh, it will. You're gonna get the wrong people in here. Everyone cheering into whoa, whoa, whoa was too funny. Yeah, that was the whole point of that. The problem is, right? You're gonna attract the wrong people in here. You're gonna attract those fucking Asmongold viewers in here, and they're not gonna know that I'm making fun of them. How many times can we upload Bro v Wade? I'm sorry, Mikey, but they don't care about me, dog. If they cared about me, if I wasn't potential man, maybe, bro, but they don't fucking care. There's a scenario maybe where Bro v Wade goes up on YouTube still, but TikTok is pretty much dead. At TikTok, if that shit doesn't bang day one, it's over. In my experience. And that shit doesn't even... You open my TikTok, you see 25K, 75K, 265K, 488, 749, 692, bro. They just shut me down after a week. Amen. Doing the start of Get Low from the bracket. That was so fucking funny. But nobody clipped that shit. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem of like nobody clips the shit that I think is funny. They clip some funny moments and some like wacky moments and shit. But nobody clips like the actual jokes and the shit that I think is funny. Or like shit like that where I think is very funny. But also, I don't know that it'd make a great clip. I'm very particular about the clips. I got you trying to blow the whistle. See, the blow the whistle shit was funny as hell. The vocals barely muted, surprisingly. Yeah, that's interesting. The YouTube stream didn't get hit at all. Yeah, you know what, Mikey? Bro v. Wade, if I look at the advanced metrics, I don't know that it has a chance of banging because it has less likes than what would be necessary. Where the other clips have more likes. So I don't know, like, people just weren't fucking with that. The watch time is good and the views are okay. Typically after the first day, you can see it. The views are okay, the watch time is good, and the likes are good. It has a chance of going. If they're above average, then it has a better chance of going, obviously. But like every clip before that was getting like 20K minimum. I am glad that the Shy Guy one is the most viewed one. Yeah, the VOD got fucking nuked, but they didn't do it live, which is fine. As long as they don't do it live, it's okay, because then I get restricted on the account for months. But I did like that the Shy Guy one is now my most viewed clip on YouTube. Because I thought that was funny. I thought that was one where I would have expected nobody to clip that, and that would have been one I had to clip myself because the chat didn't find that funny, but I did. And so now it's good to be validated. Just a little bit. It's not like it banged. Nothing is banged on there yet. And who knows if they will. But see, Mikey, that's what I mean, bro. That Bro v. Wade clip is the epitome of potential man. You're sitting back, looking at that shit. Oh, man. If people had just seen this. Oh, man. If people had just been in this Snark stream. Man, this shit would be doing numbers. Like, that's why it's fucked up, bro. Because I can't validate your opinion. You can't call yourself potential man. They're calling me potential man in the fucking comments, man. Random people on the TikTok are calling me potential man. The comments I get on TikTok are just, Snark on my For You page, I haven't seen you in 5 years, and man, you got potential. That's not how they talk about Bo, bro. Bro, that shit is diabolical, bro. That's a dubious name. I don't want to be potential man. Recognize it, bro. Realize it. I'm realizing it. Because what if it's not my potential, like, I'm in the game. I'm doing work. It's not my fault that I'm only getting played for 3 minutes of the game. Have we used Phantom of the Slopper as a string? I don't think so. We can use that. But it's not my fault, bro. If I am scoring 80 points in the G League every game and it won't call me up to the league, what do you want from me? No, they don't, Robert. The people who say that shit about finding the streams don't come back. They don't. I'm potential man a rematch, though. I'm never playing that shit again, bro. I just noticed we drippy now in the PFP. Yeah, I did that because I'm melting into the drain. But also, I wanted to switch it up, and I paired that with the Aurora for the YouTube banner. I thought the melting ice would be good for summer. That's really why I did it. But like, we're also melting in the drain. I don't think I've averaged this few viewers ever in a just chatting, literally ever. Especially not with the sack behind me. Look, Mikey, I seen some guy moonwalking in the air in rematch, and I hung that shit up day one. It's a nice combination aesthetically. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You get it. You feel me. I seen that shit and it's over. Final, were you in full screen and didn't see? I ain't see it in the game yet. Yeah, bro, it was over for me. Fortunately for me, they gave me the game for free. They gave me the game and 2 other codes for the Elite Edition. Yeah, it was full screen. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I missed the last rematch stream. Side. The crazy enough, the rematch stream had more people than this shit. Now, I don't think they'd ever give me a code again. We've dropped beneath the code threshold, I think. But I don't know. I'm just conveying to you. I'm speaking very really to you all at this moment. Yeah, it's actually fucked up, Mikey. They're getting you off the platform, bro, but I don't know why. It's inexplicable. Personally, I can't explain it. That's the real issue. Because I have data that suggests both things. I have inconclusive data. The reality was my only prerequisite for staying was getting new people. Did we get them? We did. Experienced a streamer in my workplace for the first time today. Oh, nah, brother. What the fuck happened? Everyone has driven worse men mad. Yeah, but I'm not worse men. I'm the greatest to ever do it. As shown, as demonstrated in the Bro v. Wade tweet. But they don't carry me. They have actively tried to limit me because they know this shit will be different. You can't peer into it, bro. I can. I've seen it because I've done it for others. I have got everybody right. If they take the hashtag Snark method and they utilize it, it works every time. But designed to make you more evil? The only question is how evil? No. That's not true, Mikey. That's not true. I know the real truth. Reminder, okay? I'm privy to particulars. You're not. If you ever step foot into Houston, you will be exterminated. What the fuck going on in Houston? I don't ever want to be in Houston. Musty ass town, fucking mosquitoes everywhere. Fuck Houston. They really are, RJ. They really are. Possible ban invader monitoring. Well, let them work. Let them work. That's liver kick, bro. Who? Who now? This nobody's. Surely DK and Strikers will save the streams. No. Nah. Because I'm not even going to make it. Because I'm not going to make it. They're evil editing him. Oh my God. Mnet's behind all this. You see? You get it. Yeah, Strikers next week, which I'm going to play one time. Houston is getting real ghetto here. Is that true? I don't like the way you said that. I don't like the way you said that. That was crazy. She said, there goes the neighborhood. As Joe Rogan come to a previous job, my do so fucking bald. The cameras don't do justice. He looks like a shaved chimp. Joe Rogan looks like a shaved chimpanzee. Okay, but do you know what fucking streamer was it that was in your shit? You know the fucking shit I'm talking about, bro. You know that. You know the fucking shaved chimpanzee, bro. You know the one. I'll show you, bro. I'll fucking show you. Yeah, look at this shit, bro. Live look at Joe Rogan walking into his podcast studio. Live look at Joe Rogan walking onto the set of the Joe Rogan Experience. Is that not accurate? Like, what's good, Sean? Was that shit not accurate or what, bro? Like, is that not Joe, bro? Like, shit look just like him. Joe Rogan, Eddie Bubbics. I see. Are you an Andrew Tate stan? Hell no. Do I look mentally handicapped? Do I look like a fucking incel? Why would anyone ask that? Because they have to make sure. They have to see who and what I am. Unfortunately, you get asked these questions a lot. as a white man. You know what? I like you so much more now? Of course. I look like some sort of doofus? That ball chip out of Texas? We're dealing with enough shit already. I'm sorry, bro. It's so fucked up that if we were in like 1380, okay, I'm following. That's not what I said. No, but that's what you asked, though. That's not what you said, but that is what you asked. By asking that. We would get dragged because we get interested. Yes, isn't it fucked up? Isn't it fucked up we get little insecure dweebs like that? They don't understand that it's a manifestation of insecurity. It's not. That's not dominance. That's not strength. So are you a Joe Rogan? The hell no. I was making fun of him because he looked like that fucking chimp. Them fucking doofus. Though I think Joe Rogan is far less stupid than that guy. He's just like somebody's fucking goofy ass uncle who just regurgitates the last thing that he heard. And it just happens to be a bunch of bullshit typically because the people he platforms on his show. But if he were to really was to turn his brain on, he probably wouldn't be that stupid. He just refused to turn that shit on. He might have. That's like a very popular internet meme though, because of how those conservatives think. He's talking about aliens and conspiracy. See, that shit was fine. Once he brought that shit local, once it hit your hometown, nah, hell nah. Monkey with symbols type beat. Yeah, but it's not even going in there right now. Somebody's gotta reach into his Chrome Dome and wind the monkey back up. I'm sorry, I'm just wasn't the time. We need white men like Snark to balance things out, but I cannot be your left-wing Joe Rogan. I can't. I'm sorry. Because I don't believe such a thing exists. I think fundamentally there's an incongruency there with an ideology versus that type of individual. And he skipped. I'm sorry, but I was singing it though. Actually, we learned a violin in 2025. Mikey, do that shit on live, bro. Do that shit live in some hoochie daddy shorts and a crop top. I guarantee people start showing up. I don't know how your fiance would feel about it. I don't know how your wife would feel about that shit, but you got to do it, bro. You got to do it. That brother, all he does is say, "Whoa, you're right." By doing it on live, you have to pull up. I'll pull up. Mikey, we can hit the streets and do one of those on the streets impromptu sessions where we make a song. You want a violin? Me on a theremin? I'm wheeling a theremin around New York, getting spooky. Get wacky, getting spooky, getting zany. That shit would be fire, bro. Hell yeah, bro. I'm on a sheet of aluminum. I'm just doing this with a big old sheet of aluminum, making sounds. I'm on a metal sheet, walking down the streets of New York, doing this, making all sorts of sounds. Theremin is a top instrument for real. You get it. I'm not making the next gnarly. I'm not, man. Anywho, yeah, I might, bro. I might. Nah, bro. Cause you not Spider-Man, bro. You not Spidey, dog. Come on, B. Come on. You not no fucking Spider-Man with your fucking outie belly button. Well, I think a beautiful cat. I think MIA is the best song. The Cat's Eye songs are so uninteresting to me. They're just very good performers. They're just very good performers, and that's what makes it interesting. To me, that's no shade. I'm speaking highly of them. How they're able to turn these songs that are mid Into sub. What streamers do I watch? I don't watch a single streamer. I'm not on this platform ever unless I go live. I click go live on twitch.tv and I talk and then I click end and then I leave. Not even podcast people. Nope. I don't consume anything on the internet. Really ever. Damn it, Friday. You don't know that shit is dead right now. You can't save me. I'm sorry. And that means I failed you. La Friday. It means I failed black women. Because I fell off. I went to Austin to see the Savior Soul. Trump hitting in attention around the same time as Joe Rogan did. And I swear to God, it was a whole lot of mass migration of honkies traveling on Austin. See, bro? What about books? Not really. Not really. I don't hate reading. But the only thing I really read is like publications and like different studies and especially like physics studies and how did I chat? Well, sometimes I click, but I don't really watch. I click every so often into people's streams of people I know and I chat it up for a minute and then I leave. I'm only in there for like 3 minutes. The only person I really watch is Jue, but I don't even watch that. I just put it in a tab and walk away. And then I end up in some woman's chat yelling about how she's a real Filipino. And I go, that's not true at all. Couldn't we discuss that on stream, the publication and such? No, because that's for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's for me. How do I feel about Neil deGrasse Tyson? He's okay. I think he's a net neutral for the space. He's sort of a doof. He's sort of a doof in a way, but he's fine. It's not like he's fucking stupid. It's not like he's propagating unverifiable facts and saying some shit that's crazy. He's just being, a little too pessimistic in certain ways. But I don't, he's pretty objective most of the time. I don't think he's clouding anything that he's saying. Now, Stoke, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, we might do that, but like also nobody would show up outside of you. Belong to the fun guy after us? It's hard to say. He be going outside, that's to say, who, me? That's not true, bro. I can't go outside after what they did to me the last time. He became so smart, they became ignorant as fuck. It's truly incredible. It is interesting. And I've got a lot of thoughts on that. Which is why I think, that's why I think he's net neutral. Because when he sticks to being objective, it's fine. It's fine, but then he does start getting into dismissal and denial of certain things that I don't think is that I think are entertained, like are worth being entertained as far as the space is concerned, but it's not that big of a deal. Look, LaFriday, I tried, okay? And I'm sorry to say that I have failed black women once again. And you're not online, where the fuck you at, the crib? Yeah, bro. I'm just in the crib. I went outside the last time, and two things happened. I got hit on by a woman who was clearly underage, and I ran away. Full sprint. Didn't care. Didn't care what anybody thought of me. I full sprinted away. And then, a crackhead complimented my outfit. So, it was just dangerous out there what was going on. Which is why I haven't been outside since, and which is why Wife Watch will never come back. Crackhead compliment is raw. He said, he said some shit like, now you really doing it to us out here. Like, he said some shit like that. Like, it was crazy. Like, he really felt that shit. Like, you ain't got to do it to us like that. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. I said, hell yeah. I was wearing the exact hoodie in the gym earlier, and a guy asked me where I got it. See, I told you, bro. I told you. This Snark shit could really get you hoes, but this shit right here, this all-star shit, it's gone next week. That's fire. What the fuck? I'll be out there? Yeah, Mikey, but it was, it's because I can't uphold that. You know what I mean? I'm not good enough. I used to be, maybe, but I'm not good enough. I can't do that day in and day out. And so I know I'm disappointing him, just like I'm disappointing all of you. But anyway, you can get this shit right now at snarkmerch.com. Get you some hoes. I hope it gets to you, Lobert. Now, did LaFriday want that man? Probably not. But did it give her an opportunity she otherwise wouldn't have had? Maybe. But at snarkmerch.com, you can get this shit right now. This will be gone. And didn't. Of course not. I got the ambiguous light skin buff so I could put it up with consistency. Yeah, I don't. Not until I start talking. As long as there's white people around, I'm going to get one. Maybe, but you don't hang out with nothing but Asians, Mikey. And then you're going exotic for exotic. And I don't know how that fares. At least not in New York. It's not true. It's true, bro. It's true. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I was going to say. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I was going to say. And if you don't know what I was going to say, well, it's better that way. It's better that way. Anywho. Yeah, so that's the Snark update. Dude, the fucking Snark rotate is such an elite emote. Truly. That's honestly some of my best work, bro. That dog got fucking spun. It's a shame. We started getting good emotes, clips started banging, and shit is dead. Hey, LaFriday, I want you to guess how many people are on the Twitch right now. I want you to guess. Don't look, don't spoil it, don't cheat. I want you to guess right now. I want you to guess right now. I'm not looking, but I'm a gut. You better not. Cut that shit in half. Cut it in half and you're close. Less than half of that. Not dead though. This pizza I'm about to get cracking. You can't get cracking on a pizza. That's how bad it is, LaFriday. That's how bad it is. But at least Genevieve was playing. It's probably an ad playing. It always jumps. Yeah, so it's looking GG's. I'm sorry. Nah, there's more than that. Look, Vienna, typically there's like 200. And that's still down from like last year, which was like 400. Today, 57. That's very bad, which is why I always talk about leaving. They don't care about me. They don't want me here. I'm sorry you just got here, but you got here on the other side of the bell curve. What happened to my goat, bro? Maybe I just don't have it anymore. They're calling me potential, man, but where's it at? It's Friday, so. No. What we got next? I don't know, bro. I don't know what we got next. Even if everybody had a leg, that's still insane. Well, I'm doing that anyway, Mikey. I'm doing my best to save the world. People don't think I'm doing anything because it's so bad, but they have no idea how bad it would be if I wasn't doing shit. That's what's fucked up. If nothing goes wrong, they'll never know. If I intervene, right? You never seen that bad thing was going to happen. So you never know. You only see the bad things that do happen, of which I'm trying to stop. I went to the movies today and came home to this. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but what do you want me? I upheld my part of the deal. You've never seen me move like this. And all that it did was help old ladies cross the street, pumping out quality slop. We should turn to eco-terrorism. Well, not yet. Not yet. We was happening to the Dua Lipa book club for a year and you get her an interview for your book. I don't want to do that shit. She married now. You were really locked and they didn't care. If anything, it made them go away. It made them go away. What the fuck did I like? My problem is, what do you want me? What do you want from me? Yeah, but she's the greatest interview of all time. Is that true? Is that true? I thought that was Zach Galifianakis. I thought that. Oh, my soul passed on God, bro. She might actually be. For some reason, I believe you. Too chalant, I guess. Me? Hell nah. You said isn't real. And fuck them. Them Zionists. Use that word USB used twice. The VC hit me with it. Hit me with it. Your life. Your words. Speaking of Zionists. I did. Yeah, I don't know what you want from me though, exactly. This is obviously it's for sure the worst it's ever been on this particular day, but I mean it's sort of inexplicable, so. Wow, what an iconic pun. That's all you. I told that was all you. Some of your best work. If he ended it with a tweet, that's hard to say. Who knows, bro? It's hard to know. He ended that shit with a tweet, like. You know? Will Smith and his son. Well, what if I said I was bored? And I would see you next Thursday. What if I said that right now? Dude, the stream sales banging so far. That's a heater game. It's the greatest thing the French have ever done. I have not gone to the nursery yet. Hi, you look fresh. See, this is what I mean, bro. This would not happen if I hadn't fallen off. If I hadn't fallen off, they wouldn't be saying shit like that to me. I'm in the worst timeline, but we did what we could. We did what we could. I don't know what else you want from me. But does he look tubby? I might be looking a little tubby, but like not really though. But not really though. If I did, shit might be better. I'm telling you, bro. If I was fat, I'd be way funnier. Not because anything would change in my delivery or the things that I'd say and do, but it would just be funnier because I was fat. Because you guys see me as a fucking dickhead Chad, which is fundamentally untrue, the things I'm saying aren't that funny. They're funny, but you don't see me for me. You don't see the words for what you don't hear them for what they are. If I was fat, you would. Like a queso vibe, exactly that. If I was fat with an accent, I'd be way funnier. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. No, don't say the queso, because you still have to be funny. It doesn't just make you funny if you're fat with an accent. Well, you are a dick, okay, but at least your hair looks amazing. It's a bad hair day, too. You're so kind. You're so kind. You need to get those cataracts checked out, because you can't be seeing what I'm seeing. Actually, it's not that bad. It was worse before I got here. Just rip that immersive Eevee? Man, fuck you. You know what? I'll take it. I won't fight you on this. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the compliment. Little karma this year. Got a couple W's this year. I agree. What accent would you follow up with? What's my funniest accent? What do you guys think is my funniest accent that I do? My barber did a great job. Man, that motherfucker. I haven't got my haircut in like 2 months. That's Auto Chad. That's not me. The Incineroar, the Latino Incineroar is something I don't think I can get away with. But the Italian, maybe I could get away with. French accent running around in GTA, I forgot I did that. I forgot I was doing that accent. Joey Wheeler is up there. And you're not going to, Robert, and you're not going to. I just buttered this pan. You want the rest? Nah, bro. The shizzy voice, yeah, the sick Jay-Z, the Hispanic accent. I can't get away with doing that for so long, though. Look, I got a drawer full of passes of things I can say in certain ways, but I know I need calories. You look like a gangster with that hair. I'm serious, bro. Well, now I don't know how you got there. You a cartoon, man. I seen you talking on the tick, bro. Did you know that? You mad funny, bitch. You a fucking cartoon. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's talking about. I'm waiting for the elaboration. I'm waiting for that, but I'm also terrified. I'm telling you, this would not have happened if I hadn't fallen off, bro. If I had not fallen off and failed all of you, this wouldn't be happening. This would not be happening. But the reality is the reality. And it's fucked up, I think. Because it's very difficult to do anything about this without putting in an absurd amount of time into it just for the chance that it may change. This is not something that changes. Where's the deal of domicile when we need one? That show, they're never green lighting that shit. Algorithm claimed, bro, they didn't though. You didn't fail me? No, I did though. I legitimately did. I failed you. I failed your boy RJ01. I failed Greece and English. I failed Live Toss. I failed Lobby. I failed Unseen Orange. I failed Charlie. I'll go through the whole fucking viewers list. I can't, Mikey, I can't do that. I'm an incredible actor. But if you opened your mind's eye and you looked into my soul, you could see that I don't have, my heart's not in it. I'm an incredible actor, but you can see my heart's not in it. I'm gonna say one sentence, and you're gonna be like, wait a minute. No, that's too intelligent. He doesn't believe that. I know, Robert, but as of last week, they started picking up steam again. The shorts did. Especially on the tube. But now I have nothing. Which means I wasn't good enough. Which means I failed you. Because the implications of this are that I'm no longer going to be able to change the entire space. Which would have changed the world that you live in. I don't use any hair gel. This is all natural. You think I can get these waves with gel? You think I can get these waves? Look at my shit, bro. You've never seen some shit like this on Swim. On Swim. Let me turn the green screen on. Let me hide the sack for a moment, so you can really see, bro. So you can really see shit really on Swim, bro. But y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Look, I'm sorry. It's not your fault because you guys are here. You're doing what you wanted to do. But it's not your fault. Look at Mad Mediterranean B. You feel me? You feel me? I gotta grow my shit out so that I could give Mikey my bundles. Cause he said he going bald. You know what I had yesterday again? It was not good the second time. I had that funnel cake Oreo shake. How old am I? I'm 42. Well, 41 and a half. Look at the cat dragged in. You got dragged in here. I was in my own home chilling. The cat dragged you in here. That system gonna go crazy? I got you, Mikey. I'm gonna get you right. I'm taking care of my shit, bro. Not you calling me a rat during Pride Month. First of all, you just got gay. That doesn't, I'm not diminishing. I'm not, belittling your story. However, right? You just got gay. You just got here during this month. Me, I've been asexual. You're lying to me, bro, about your age. That's not true. You can't, look, bro. How old do I look? You tell me. Checking their gay recency. I'm just saying, like, they're not even official. 26? I feel like that's fucked up. I feel like I look younger. I feel like I look 24. 31. Fuck, bro. Fuck, bro. Even if I am 36, I should look younger. You know what I mean? 24. Yeah. Right. It's not how old you think I am. It's how old you think I look. That's what you should be at. That's the question I'm asking. 28? The cursed item, we don't want it anyway? Then 60 said, man, fuck all y'all. Real great Acer, I know that's right. Saints, you get it. How old were you when the towers fell? Shit, bro. It was in my first semester of college. It's fucked up, bro. Like I said, oh, you were there when Archduke Franz Ferdinand, when he went out, you were there? You were there when that happened? They said you were in preschool at the fall of Rome? 48. Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ. All right, well, fuck y'all. I get it now. Millennials are fucking old, bro. Shit. Hello, man. Look, you're either about to enter your 30s or just entered them. I don't think that's a good thing. I think maybe I thought I looked younger than I did. I think maybe I believed that I looked younger than I did. When they carded me at the store, it makes me feel very young. But little did I know, they were just trying to make an old man's day. They were just trying to make an old man's day. At 42, don't use hair gel? Well, look, I don't use hair gel. I was not there, bro. I was not there. If you shaved the mustache, you wouldn't look it. Maybe. Never you before the youngest I would guess 25 on his head. Okay. I'll take it. But you'd never seen somebody who was 35 with this dew on him, though. Like, right? Like, you know, like a baby 2 years ago. Well, that's because I didn't have facial hair. I had it for the period of time that I had it, and I did look very old, but I had the full beard then, so that was different. Skipping this shit is pissing me off. You've never seen dude like this at 35 years old. Low-key do a showdown stream with Joey before you go? I don't want to. The only thing I'm doing, I would do something with Joey if he needed me to, and we did another lock, or we did Kaizo together on Mondays. How you look older in that one screenshot of a stream you showed us than now? See? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But it's really the ebbs and flows of this death shit. You know what I mean? Lowest I go is 26. I'll take it. I'll take the 24. I'll take the 24. At 35, I'll take the 24. Anywho, it's going to be okay, Zach. Once you get that line back in, bro, once you make that trip to Turkey, you'll be back to 26. Trust, bro. Trust. Had to do in the background doing? You talking about Archibald Lassac? He chilling. He okay. It's gonna be fine. I forgot that was still an emote, bro. That shit is so ass. Just as an emote. Like, not the emote itself. Shadow did a good job, but like, that shit sucked. Yeah, you guys aren't using sunscreen. Imagine that. Imagine that. And, right? Your gut health, very important. Use that snail juice, bro. Couldn't be me. Speaking of, all it couldn't be me items. Snarkmerch.com. You only have one more week. You'll have one more week. You can put that shit on layaway. Just don't ask me for it when it's gone, please. I don't care if you get it or not. Just don't ask me for it when it's gone. I'm letting you know that this all-star shit will be gone in a week. Next Friday, goodbye. So get your shit now or don't message me. That's all I'm saying. All right. You will never sleep if I don't get it. Bro, you'll get it. You'll get your shit. If I don't use sunscreen, my underlying Yakubian genes are merged. Well, it's just good generally. It's just good generally. Where am I from, brother? It depends on what you're asking me. Where do I live? Over there. Can I bootleg a Snark shooting sleeve? No, you can't. I don't think I've been sunburned before. Okay, well, it doesn't matter if you get sunburned or not. You should wear it. Yeah, speak on it, Robert. Wait, did you ask your mom if I looked Algerian or not? If I don't order in time. Oh, you only have a week, bitch. 1/4 Scottish jeans be fucking. Damn, bro. He's a I'm a North African Filipino. But I did. And did she say yeah or did she say no? I don't recall what you said. Was it believable? Did she believe it? Did you tell her that I didn't let Algerian women speak? And like spoke over them? That would have really sold the deal for her. Talking about apartheid dinos of the sort? Yeah. Those things are fucked up. Those Yoshis. I did not do that. No, okay, well, good. Washing out my ears from your BS. Well, this is like we only have like one more week of streams, Audrey. And you would wash out the words that I'm saying? You just don't care. You hear the tourists here, buddy? You're right. I'm getting evicted. They don't want me here anymore. Clearly. So I'm being evicted. It's fucked up, really, but you're either a singer or a gangster, bro. Why can't I be both? I am one of those things. For sure. As confirmed on stream. But I don't know that there's an equivalency there. I don't know that it could go either or. Like, I don't know that it's so similar that you go either or with that. But it's okay because I think you're a bot. And you're just learning right now. So it's okay. It's just because you're a bot. That I'm letting it go. Evicted the Wiggler zero correlation. I just hate Wiggler. Yeah, I get it. Trust me, I understand. But yeah, it's looking pretty bleak. I mean, we'll see what happens next week, obviously, with the clips and how I feel. You're Algerian, and then she was like, he's at least something better like Greek or Italian. Okay. I'll take it. That's funny as hell. I'll take it. That means it's real. That means what I've been saying has been real. You want some pistachios? I'm okay. They're saying Lebanese to me, that she correct herself. Like, actually, no, not Lebanese. That's so funny. Everything is not okay. But you guys will be all right. I'll still be trying to save the world whether I'm here or not. She was like, all right, that makes sense too. Yeah, that makes sense. That she also said that makes sense. But it means, right? It means I was right in my assessment. Here's the thing, though. This was a short one anyway. Not a very good one, I know, but I don't need your mom to save the day. But I'm gonna do everything I can for her. Not a good one, but one that had to be done. Just so I could say that, I didn't leave you guys in the dirt. I upheld my end of the bargain. And we'll see. If I go live on Monday. If I don't, I may not even feel like going live on Thursday. This may be the final one, depending on how I'm feeling. I would like to do one specific final one, but we'll see. Anything to get her. This fucked. I can't even try this neighborhood monster. You are, but it's okay because it's the end. She can't save me. So, it's okay. Goodbye. Interesting. Yeah, it's okay. I don't, we'll see how to proceed. We'll see how the clips do. I gotta really scrounge for some. If you guys know of any, one last thing, already hit me. If you guys know of any clips that you maybe missed last week that you can recall, if you wanted to clip them to help me out, I'd appreciate it. If not, I'll have to go through and see. Can I get a banger on the way out? Wait. The Who Let the Dogs Out clip is so funny, but I don't think it makes a good clip. You can't leave me in the dark. I'm not watching Logan the Wolf. I'm sorry. I failed you. I have let you all down. I will forever hold that with me. This is the remix. You can see it right there. I'll catch you.